Me. Um, in the last, I don't know, 40, 45 minutes, I've received a number of DMs, yeah? And, and I've received these DMs because of the story I put on my Instagram page. And one of them read, Be Kind. Another one was talking about Buhari's achievement. You know, he has achieved so much. He lived to a long old age of 82, 83 or something like that. I said, okay, fair enough. But that's why my post said inevitability. It's inevitable. We're all going to die. I know I'm going to die. Either I die by natural causes, or I die by an accident, or I die by something else. It is inevitable. Nothing to really look too deep into that. It's life. Right? But the one I want to actually harp on is the achievement. Buhari achieved what? Please. He achieved what? He achieved what? And with what? With our resources? With our money? What did he achieve? Or you don't realize that he lived long because of our resources? Do you know how many people are dying in Nigeria? Do you know how many people are starving in Nigeria because they don't have national cake?
Nigerians are so myopic and the short-lived memory. Please tell them, we are so myopic.
Steal from. They don't have national cake to go get quality treatment abroad.
Exactly.
Please tell me, what did Buhari achieve? And yeah, with all of that stuff, all of the stuff that they've stolen, that they keep stealing, they are less likely to be attacked by police or armed robbers on the road when they are riding around with heavy security. Please tell me what Buhari has achieved, apart from destroying lives and killing Nigerians.
And setting Nigeria backward by 8 years. In fact, 16 years backward, setting Nigeria backward.
I don't need to prove my empathy to anybody.
You don't.
Right?
You don't need.
But I do believe that history will always be the real long life.
Exactly.
Because when you are a leader and you are not just, you are not fair, you don't lead in service of the people will make a drink and toast to your demise.
Sure.
But when you lead with justice, fairness, when you put your people first and their interests first, the people will cry and mourn. The people will wail. They will remember you forever.
Exactly.
And that is what that post meant.
Long life.
Like I said,
that's
I don't
long
really need to
life.
prove empathy. But today,
Don't, my dear.
when I woke up and saw that news, it was like another justice. Right?
Exactly.
Because no matter what all our politicians do, I hope today is a stark, not a stark, that's the wrong term. I hope today is sort of like an insight into how they will be remembered. And guess what? I hate to kind of break it to you. They may not give a damn.
They don't.
Because right now, all they want to do is just...
They don't. Because this is not the first time some of them have pied and they are being celebrated for pie. This is not the first time. Remember Abacha? Even there are so many of them, but they don't, my dear. They don't give it down. That's the saddest part of it.
This life and accumulate for their children.
Their children that will not even care.
And their children's children.
Some
and
of
their
them
children.
are
I can send their
somehow.
children's children until tomorrow. So yeah, say what you will. Anybody that knows me well knows that I see what's on my mind, and I keep it moving.
Yes, so.
So.
Yes, so.
Next on the list, T-Pain.
Yes, so.
Alpha.
T-Pain, how far? This lady is very funny. Say T-Pain, how far? So she is talking. She's making sense. Next on the list, we've seen how Buhari was being celebrated. Even in his own state, even in northern part of Nigeria, they were celebrating his finest. So some people that are still alive now, she's asking how far, and I joined my voice to ask that question. How far? T-Pain, you know who, you know yourself now. And not only T-Pain, all those people, that even the small people that represent small communities, because this thing we are talking about is not only those at the helm of affairs at the national level. This corruption, this insensitivity of our leaders even starts from the grassroots. The local government chairman does not care about what is happening around. If the road is so bad, he will buy jeep, buy very strong, rugged jeep to just enter his house. If it becomes so bad, he will buy a house in Abuja and stay there forever and won't go home again. So everything, see the insecurity, they don't care. What they actually now do is to buy houses for their children in other countries. You hear them buy houses for their children in the UK, in Canada, or anywhere, and they will just be in Nigeria, siphoning and doing their political business. If anything happens, why they take the next available flight and they will go and join their family and be looking at us from there. That's the situation we have found ourselves. I remember the other time a political figure, pied from Anambra State, and let me mention his name, Ifeanyi. Nothing will happen. When he died, he was abroad, and it was alleged that he traveled because of the insecurity. There was rumor of national protest that time, and he was afraid and traveled. And then I don't know what happened. He died there, and you see people celebrating. And to talk of the man who was known to be philanthropic, but people were still celebrating and saying that I was this and that and all that. So, people, all those things. You see, the Ike Kweremad, when he had issues, I don't know where he is now, if he's in prison, when he had issues with the daughter, how people came out and were attacking them. Please, be sensitive to your community, be sensitive to your people. Like she said, that's all that you will be remembered of you. What you did, you're acquiring wealth for the generations that you don't even know whether your grandchildren, whether your children will give birth to children, because you don't even know who will be barren, who will not be able to give birth. You see, where is Abacha's money today? They keep repatriating. Well, where are his children, if I may ask? Where are his children? Yes, they may be living comfortably somewhere, but they can't come out. I've not seen them coming out to at least be proud, maintain that political, handover, be in the scene, be on stage. I can't see them. They may be having a good life. What is even good life if you cannot identify with your immediate society and be proud within your environment? What is good life if it is just to go somewhere and hide abroad where you become a second-class citizen? Because no matter where you carry money, you come here, you're not part of them. Even if you buy the national passports of that particular country, inside of you will still have that feeling that this is not where I belong. There must be, except you're not a normal human being. A normal human being will always feel like, especially if you know where you come from, that this is where I come from, and I need to, that connection, no matter what. I don't know. I don't know, except if the person is not a normal human being. So our politicians, our dear former president he was there as if it will never end. When he was torturing Nigerians with all this, I thought it would never end. And to think that during his time, he couldn't fix any hospital. And now when he wanted to, oh God, it keeps happening. So even the local government chairman, go and check them now. They also fly abroad. Then you can't talk about state governors. That one you know now. That one, they are the Agadabachiroso now. They are the Agadabachiroso. Leave those ones, state governors. Leave those ones. They are also part of who made us to be where we are today. Where do I start from about them? So, many of them, their children are abroad. They are abroad. So, but like she said, time will tell. Posterity is there to judge all of us. And to think that when someone dies, his family, immediate family, wife and children, we see that people are celebrating. Excuse me, what a double, pain. When someone, their beloved one, cry, people will now, they will say that the society is not mourning with them, they are celebrating. It's a very bad legacy to leave for family. Please, if you're in a place of authority now, especially you can affect, you can influence the political decision, do it, do your best. If your best is not good enough, people will at least know that you did your best. Okay, so this is me talking to you again on matters that affect lives on Inspiration Gist with Dora. Please, if you're watching me on Facebook, you are not following me, click on that follow. If you're watching me on YouTube, please click on that subscribe button. I'll see you again in my next video. Ciao, ciao.